Good afternoon, welcome to Bates Wharf Marine Sales, where we're the UK, Southern Spain and Mallorca dealership for Fairline Yachts. And this afternoon we'd love to show you around this, our stock Squadron 50. Beautiful boat, really nice spec. We'll start here on the platform. We have got the high-low platform here, which is capable of a 400 kilo lift, so she'll quite happily take a Williams 285. You've got remote control, or you've got the platform controls on the back of the boat. So we'll just lower your platform down a little. Can't go too mad because we've got the walkway behind us here. But as you can see, one of the main things on the boat, we have this step, which when your tender is in position, allows you to get from port to starboard, which a lot of other brands don't have. It also means it's easier to walk past the tender when the platform's up. And then there's a further step down to get onto this platform when she's below the water. So we'll just bring the platform back up again. Shore power connection is here on the back, and on the corner at the back here we have your hot and cold shower. Big storage locker under here, but let's step on board the boat and we'll have a walk round. So stunning profile to the Squadron 50, the big side windows there, part of the new Alberto Mancini design. As you see, you can enter the boat from either port or starboard. So we'll just take a step up, a couple of steps, and you're into the main cockpit. So as we have a wander around the cockpit, see there's a nice big bench seat. That is actually a big storage locker. Let's lift that up. So you have a nice big stowage locker there with a fender rack. If you had gas on board, that's where your gas locker would sit. But really nice big useful storage on the back end of the boat here. Let's close that back down. Lots of cleats on the Fairlines. We have them, there's 5 either side. One nice feature right beside this back cleat is the rope locker here. So you can leave your rope attached onto your cleat and it stows out the way. Walking back round, gorgeous big stainless steel patio door. We'll take a wander into this main saloon. We've put a lovely specification on this boat. We've gone for the high gloss walnut. It's got the new Sealy coloured leather, and we've gone for the dove grey flooring. We've also opted for the sideboard here. Really nice big illuminated sideboard. All your crystal tumblers and everything in there. And behind the sideboard, up pops your TV. So you've got storage either end of the sideboard. Walking around under the helm seats, get further storage space here, both areas. And let's just take a spin round. Big windows either side. Lots of light into this boat. Really nice airy place to be. Great vision. There's our TV up. And just walking forward, sort of little companion seating area here. And then if we come round, we've got our helm. So she's IPS powered. So your IPS joystick here. And then you've got your nice big Garmin 12-inch display there. And then the Volvo multifunction display. And then we've got our bow thruster just tucked in under the steering wheel there. Move the steering nearer the centre of the boat, which gives you excellent vision through this nice big one-piece window and your side windows. And then your companion navigator is right in front of the GPS plotter there. Beautifully appointed boat. It's got all the surround sound on it. Upgraded stereo system with the amp, TV, as I say, the high gloss. I'll take a walk downstairs. Now we've brought this in as a 3 cabin layout. So we walk down the stairs and then we're into our galley area. Really nice galley, lots of worktop there, 2-burner hob, combination oven, and then stowage drawers below. Top drawer here, there's a secondary drawer, beautifully appointed cutlery tray. And you've got your covered in sink, the bottom of the sink cover is a built-in chopping board. And then in the locker space above, we have all of our cups, and then all of our crockery. In the third cupboard here, we've got a little bit more storage, and then we've got our water tank and freshwater, or wastewater rather, and our freshwater tank indicators. All soft close. One of the big features on our 50 models is this huge, great big American style fridge freezer. Nice big usable fridge. And then the freezer compartment above. Mimic panel, which is basically a battery isolation panel, which controls your generator, your air conditionings and all your master switches. And then the main distribution panel just in the locker here. Now just below that we've got this really nice pull out big stowage pantry. So lots and lots of stowage on this boat. They've even put a little 5-bottle wine rack in here. And then just above there is the air conditioning control for this area. Each area on the boat has its own air conditioning control, so you don't have to have the aircon running all the way through the boat. You can turn on whichever area it is you want to run your air conditioning. Just while we're here and we've got the sun, let's show you some of our woodwork detail. Now, we grain match, so you can see there's 2 panels there and they're made out of the same piece of wood. So we grain match all the panels through the boat. Each individual high gloss panel is an 8-day build process because it's got 9 coats of lacquer on it. They apply 3 and then they flat it back, put it in the oven, apply another 3, and that process repeated 3 times, so we get this really nice big high gloss deep shine. Down through the steps and we're into our owner's master cabin. So it's full beam master cabin, big windows either side, lots and lots of light, lots and lots of headroom. Attention to detail again, leather coverings, stainless steel detail, and then lots of drawer storage. Pan round over the bed. On this boat we've put the additional sofa bed. You can have further cabinetry there, but we've gone for the sofa bed on this one. New for 2020, this gorgeous bespoke headboard, sort of mosaic tile style headboard. Wandering round, full-size mirror on the back of the door, and then we've got this really nice hanging locker, full length hanging locker, all illuminated. Take a step back. You see we've got the full AV pack, so the TV, and then this is our head compartment. So we've got the floating sink on top. One thing that we've always done with the Fairline brand is put this lid over the top of the head, which gives you sort of an extra usable sort of countertop space. This lifts up and stays back on the hinge when you want to use the loo. And then we have the storage lockers above, and there's 3 of those. Full-size shower compartment. One clever feature is step down into the shower to give it the height. You also notice that the door finishes back from the step, which means you don't get any water running down the door and onto the main floor. So I'm 6'2", I'm comfortably standing in a usable shower. So back through, we'll just take a moment to have a good look through. Further storage under the bed. This is IPS powered, so we haven't got our fuel tanks under the bed. Our fuel tanks are in the engine room because the engines are further back, so we'll get further storage under the bed. And then if we go back up through the galley into our forward cabin. So we've put the V berths in the forward cabin here because it gives you a little bit more floor space, and also is great if you've got the kids on board. But the V berths actually slide together and they lock together, so that if you do want it made up as a double, it's nice and quick and easy to do. Just open those out again. Spinning round. Again, lots of stowage on the boat. 3 lockers either side. That one houses your fusion for this forward cabin. We've got the full AV pack, as we say. And then nice big lit hanging locker. A couple of shelves in there. Full length mirror on the back of the door there. As we pan round, there's a TV. Worth noting that surround sound in all the cabins with the TV. And then we have our door into, again, another head compartment. So very similar to the head compartment in the owner's cabin with a floating sink and the storage above. Again, another full-size shower. Lots of room there. And as we said, this one's a 3 cabin layout. So if we just open the Jack and Jill, and we're into the bunked cabin. So a nice big head height above both bunks. Side window in this one. Again, further hanging locker further forward. And we're out the cabin. Back into the galley. So we'll take it back up through the saloon, past the helm. Again, gorgeous area to be in. Really beautifully appointed. And we'll go up onto the Flybridge. Let's take a moment to look at the Flybridge steps. So instead of having a big fiberglass box, we have this beautiful stainless steel freestanding staircase with the floating teak steps rather. As you can see, steps are illuminated for night use, and then you've got low level light in there, the blue lights and the blue deck lights. Up onto our Flybridge. Always have a nice big Flybridge on the Fairline. So let's just take a little look round our Flybridge. Nice big sort of L-shaped seating here at the stand of the Flybridge. The table there drops and there's an infill cushion that makes that up into a further sun pad area. Then we have our wet bar. Now for some reason it's come without a griddle, but you would normally have a griddle here, and that's in the workshop to be fitted. And we've got our sink, ice maker and Flybridge fridge. So everything you'd want to spend the best part of the day up here on a sunny day like it is here today in glorious Swanwick. Another nice seating area. On the seating area here, there's an infill cushion that fills the gap here, so you've got another sort of lounging space. And then we've got a double helm. This whole box slides backwards and forwards so that you can get your perfect driving position. And the helm, to be fair, is a mirror of the lower helm. The only difference being is the finished material on this boat on this helm is GRP, because this is an external space. So just looking over onto the bow, the recess there has the sun pads, which are on this boat but just not fitted. Nice big stainless handrail, and then we've got the mast. So full spec Garmin radar, TV aerial, and also the Glomex Wi-Fi antenna. We take a back walk. As you see, the steps, not going down a ladder here. It's a nice easy staircase to get down. Even trying to hold a camera nice and steady, you'll see it works ever so well. Let's go for a walk around the exterior of the boat. So we'll go up onto our side decks. Nice big high pulpit, and then we've got the grab handles above. It's a nice easy side deck to walk around, plenty of space for access. We've got our anchor locker. So we've gone for the upgraded anchor system on this boat with the ultra stainless anchor, the stainless steel chain, the locking bollard. Plenty of room in there to house a couple of your forward fenders. Got the foot switches for the anchor. You can also operate your anchor from your bow. I'll just take a step to look back. Now the black roof here is a sort of matte effect, sort of anthracite colour. That is a wrap. It is a standard to give a sort of little feature to the boat, but you don't have to have it. If you wanted an all white boat, the wrap can be simply taken off. Take a walk back into the cockpit. Again, let's just take a look down a moment. You'll see side by side feet, not one over the other, so it gives you an indication of the width of the side decks here. We're moving around whilst filming, so again, shows you nicely. Doors either side to keep them in. And let's just show you our engine access. We've got IPS 650s on this boat, so really nice big engine access. There's actually two engine access points. As you walk through on the port side, there's a lift up access which lets you right down to your main distribution panel, or this main one. They share the ladder, so as you see, the ladder's at the aft engine room access. So we've got our main breaker panel and our generator on the port side. Lots and lots of space. Being an IPS boat, you can get all the way around this engine room. In the back corner there, you've got your hydraulics, your H&B platform, your calorifier. As we pan around a bit further, big white box is all the batteries all together. And then right on the front of the bulkhead here, you see the tops of the fuel tanks, and then your fuel strainers, water strainers rather, and then the fuel water separating filters. So really nice big usable engine access. Everything right where it's easy to get at. Behind the ladder there is the space for a washer dryer, should it be required. So thank you very much for staying with us and having a walk through our Squadron 50 here. As I said at the beginning of the video, she is stock, she is available for viewings here in Swanwick. Full specs are available if you'd care to email southampton@bateswharf.co.uk. We've got further detailed pictures and we're only too happy to help. Thank you very much, take care, bye bye.